The warning that went unheard for centuries. The Galactic Council had ruled the stars with an iron grip. Thousands of species, countless civilizations, all bowed to their authority. They dictated trade, set the rules of war, and ensured that no species ever grew too powerful. And then there were the humans, that a young race, barely a few thousand years into space travel. Unremarkable at first glance. Their homeworld was a fragile blue marble on the edge of a minor arm of the galaxy, a planet of warring tribes that had somehow united under the banner of progress. The Council dismissed them, and that was their first mistake. When humanity entered the galactic stage, they obeyed the laws. They paid their dues. They fought in wars they did not start, bled for planets that were not theirs. But even as they played the Council's game, there was something unsettling. They never seemed to struggle, and no matter how dire the situation, no matter how many fleets they lost, humanity never looked truly desperate. Their technology, while impressive, was always just good enough. Nothing extraordinary, nothing threatening. Their military victories were swift, efficient, but restrained. With the more paranoid members of the Council, a terrible thought took root. What if humanity was holding back? The betrayal of the Council could not tolerate uncertainty. Humanity was growing too fast, too controlled, too dangerous. And so, a decision was made. A preemptive strike. Wipe them out before they could become a true threat. The invasion began at the heart of Sol, where the Council's combined fleet materialized in a show of overwhelming force. Thousands of dreadnoughts, planetary bombardment ships, and war machines descended upon human space. Within hours, Earth's orbital defenses were neutralized. Mars fell, Luna crumbled, and still, humanity did not panic. The first mistake Council fleets stormed through human territories, meeting only scattered resistance. Worlds fell with ease. The humans fought, but never with desperation. Their forces retreated in calculated, precise movements, abandoning planets before they could be overrun. It was too easy. The Council grew bolder, pushing deeper into Sol's heart. And then the trap was sprung. The moment the galaxy changed, the Council had fought human warships before. But those were the ones they were allowed to see. The ones the humans had chosen to use. What emerged from the depths of space was something else entirely. Colossal ships, each the size of a moon, painted in the void black of light-consuming alloys. Weapons that did not fire plasma or missiles, but twisted the very fabric of reality. Swarms of automated drones, each more advanced than anything the Council had ever conceived. Humanity had not been struggling. They had been studying. The true fleets of Earth, hidden away in the dark corners of the galaxy, had been watching, waiting. And when the Council's armada crossed the final threshold, humanity unleashed hell. The Council's warships, once invincible, were torn apart like paper. Their generals, their leaders, their entire fleet, reduced to nothing in a matter of hours. The Council screamed for reinforcements. None came, because at that moment, the truth became clear. Humanity had never feared the Council. They had simply allowed them to exist. The end of the Council, the survivors of the Council's ruling elite fled, retreating to their last bastion, a station deep within neutral space. There, in the ruins of their empire, they made a desperate call for surrender. And humanity answered. A single figure, clad in a simple uniform, stood before the broken rulers of the galaxy. They did not gloat. They did not rage. They simply asked one question. Are you saying humans were holding back? The silence was deafening. And then, humanity made its final decision. They did not conquer. They did not enslave. They simply left. The Council systems were left untouched, their worlds free to govern themselves. But the Council itself? The rulers? The elite? They were erased. Not through genocide, not through war, but by irrelevance, because in the end, humanity had never needed to prove anything. They had simply been waiting for the moment the galaxy would understand. And now the galaxy did.